Oh, hello! Welcome to our cafe, the best cafe in the world! I'm staying out of Ben's way at the moment. He's in a terrible flap and I've got no idea why. His face looks like this. You wait and see. Look, he's doing it again.
We've got a problem.
Calm down, Ben. Whatever's the matter?
Oh, hello everyone. It's Aunt Millie's birthday and we haven't got her a present.
Oh, it's Aunt Millie's birthday and we haven't got her a present. Oh dear.
Well, maybe we could buy her one.
Ben, we haven't got time. We're in the cafe all day.
Well, perhaps we could cook her something.
You know what Aunt Millie's like about food? I don't like this, I don't like that.
Well, what are we going to do?
I don't know. I really don't know.
We've got a customer.
A customer? Well, customers come first, Ben, but we still need to get something for Aunt Millie's birthday.
We'll have to think of that later, Small. Go and see who the customer is.
I'm on my way!
Who is it today, Small?
I'll give you some clues. See if you can guess too. It's someone who likes growing silver bells and cockle shells and pretty maids all in a row.
Is it a girl or is it a boy?
It's a girl! A girl who likes spending lots of time in her garden.
Oh, I think I know who it is. Is it Mary Mary?
Yes, it is, Ben. It's Mary Mary, quite contrary, from the flower garden. Mary Mary, quite contrary, how does your garden grow? With silver bells and cockle shells and pretty maids all in a row.
Oh, I bet she's hungry after all that watering and weeding. Now, what shall we cook for her?
What would somebody who grows flowers like to eat? I think it's time to look in my book.
We need a story to help us cook.
Let's take a look in Little Cook's book. Little Cook's Adventures in the Big World. Let me see. This is a story about Mary Mary, who more than anything in the world loved her flower garden. Lots of people came to Mary's stall to buy her beautiful flowers. Sometimes a bunch of tulips, or daffodils, or sometimes just one rose. It was lucky Mary Mary had a big garden, just the place to grow lots and lots of different flowers. But to grow flowers, you need seeds. Today she was going to plant some more. She went to her shed and picked up a seed packet. She planted the seeds in little rows all over the garden and watered them with her watering can. Then there was nothing to do but wait for the seeds to grow. So she waited and waited and waited until one morning she came out, and as far as the eye could see, there were hundreds and hundreds of big green leafy things and not a single flower in sight. Mary Mary was so disappointed, she just sat down and cried. I knew I had to help. Poor thing, she thought she was a really bad gardener. But Little Cook Small knew better. I could tell straight away what the problem was. I started to pull up the leafy things, and underneath the earth, I found carrots. Mary Mary realised she must have planted the wrong seeds. They weren't flower seeds, they were carrot seeds. And very good carrots they were too. We poured them up together until we had stacks and stacks of juicy orange carrots. Then we planted the flower seeds in the empty garden. Mary Mary was going to have to wait until the flowers grew, but in the meantime she put a big display of lovely orange carrots on her stall. Then she made carrot soup, carrot cake, and carrot juice for all her customers. Little Cook to the rescue once again! That was a great adventure.
Well, roast my potatoes. Oh, what a lovely story, Small.
Way! Thanks, Ben.
So what are we going to make for Mary Mary, quite contrary?
Well, why don't we make her some silver bells and cockle shells?
Oh, no, Small. I don't think they'd be very tasty.
Oh.
This needs some careful thought. Oh!
I know! Big Cook's Big Cookery Book!
Of course, the Big Cookery Book. There's recipes for everything in there.
And where do we look for things to cook?
In the book. In the book. In Big Cook's book. Oh, yes, the very thing.
Fancy flowers! Mary will love these. They remind her of her garden.
Come on, Small, you read out the ingredients and I'll see if we've got them.
OK, let's see. We're going to need butter.
OK, over to the fridge. Here we go. There we are. Butter.
An egg.
1 egg. Got the egg, Small.
Caster sugar.
Oh, over in the cupboard. Here we are. Caster sugar. Yep.
Plain flour.
Oh, plain flour. There we go.
And boiled sweets.
Boiled sweets, boiled sweets. Yes. Oh, here we are. Everything we need, apart from the boiled sweets. I was a little bit hungry earlier, Small, and I ate them. They are my favourite.
You've eaten all the boiled sweets? Well, don't worry, Ben. It's another job for Little Cook Small and his magic spoonmobile.
Great idea, Small, and I'll get everything ready.
Hey, why don't you come along too? Whee!
Go, Small, whiz away! I wonder what he'll see today.
I'm in the right place here.
This is where sweets are made. Sweets are made from sugar. All the ingredients are mixed together and heated up in a big pan. It's really hot. Look at all the steam. Yeah, this one's turned red. He's going to make orange and red sweets. Ah, I love sweets, but I make sure I brush my teeth after eating them. It's all gooey. Yummy. That machine is rolling out the sweets. There's hundreds of sweets, but they're all joined together. When they've cooled down, they're all broken up. Sweets come in lots of pretty colours, just like the flowers in Mary's garden.
That was fun. See you later.
There. I think I've earned a nice tasty boiled sweet now. Did you bring any back, Small?
Way! I certainly did, Ben. It was amazing watching the sweet maker. First he mixed lots of hot sticky stuff on a table. And as it cooled, he turned it into lots of colourful boiled sweets. And here they are.
Whoa! Thanks, Small. All measured out and ready to cook. We're all ready, so take a look.
And we will show you how to cook.
Jelly boats and pirates' gold, princess pea pies, carrot cakes and fruity smiles,
And envelope surprise.
We love our cafe and we love to cook. We have a fantastic recipe book. He is Big Cook and he is small. Friends in our cafe, we cook for them all. When your tummy gets all rumbly, you're ready for a treat. You can make something delicious to eat.
Have you cleaned the surfaces?
Yes. Have you washed your hands?
Yes! All clean and ready to cook. Do you remember the ingredients to fancy flowers?
You do?
There was butter,
200 grams.
an egg,
1.
caster sugar,
200 grams.
plain flour,
400 grams.
and boiled sweets.
6.
Whoopee! Let's get started!
First of all, I'm going to turn on the oven to 180 degrees Celsius, gas mark 4. And make sure you get your grown-up helper to do that bit for you, because the oven is hot, hot, hot. And be careful not to fall over on one of those sweets, Small.
As if I do something as daft as... Oh!
Just making sure.
Right, I'm going to get these sweets sorted out once and for all.
And I'm going to put the sugar and the butter, a little bit more, into a mixing bowl, and I'm going to cream them both together. Creaming is a special kind of mixing. Here we go.
All the red ones first. 1, 2, 3.
There we are. All nice, pale, creamy and fluffy. So now it's time to add your egg. In it goes. And I'm going to give it a good stir. Round and round, get it all mixed in.
Now it's time to sort the yellow sweets. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Now we need this to be a little bit thicker. And what makes things thicker? That's right, flour does. Hey, so I'm going to add in our flour a little bit at a time. There we are. And as I'm doing this, I'm going to give it a bit of a stir with the spoon. In it goes, keep stirring, mix it all in together.
And last of all, the orange. I wonder how many there are. 1, 2, 3.
Here we are. Oh, and this is the fun part. Now I'm going to squidge it up with my nice clean hands. Here we go. Oh, yes. Give it a good old scrunch up.
This will teach you sweets. Keep you in order. There are 5 red, 4 yellow, and 3 orange.
There we are. Look at that. Perfect. So now I need to roll it out to make the biscuits. I've already floured the board, so I just need to start rolling it. There we are. Turn it round. Very good.
There we are. There'll be no more slipping over on sweets.
Oh, these biscuits are going to be very tasty. And they're going to look just like the flowers in Mary Mary's garden. So, I'm going to use this flower-shaped pastry cutter to cut out the biscuits. So, I'm going to pop it down on there, press down. And then, oh, up it comes. I'm going to scoop it up. There we are, nice and careful. And pop it onto a greased baking tray. There. And now I need to use this round pastry cutter to take a little hole out of the middle. On it goes. Twist it, and out it comes. There's one. And now for another.
Mary has such a beautiful garden. I wish we had silver bells and cockle shells in our garden. It would make the vegetable patch look so pretty.
And just finish off the last one. There we are. These holes are going to be for our boiled sweets, which we're going to pop in later. We need to let them cook a little first. So, in the oven they go for 10 minutes until they're nice and golden.
I'll set the timer for 10 minutes. There.
The biscuits are ready. There we are. We just need to leave them to cool down for a couple of minutes. So how are those sweets coming along, Small?
Ready when you are, Ben. All present and correct. Which colour would you like first?
Oh, that doesn't matter, Small. We're going to have multicoloured flowers. Mary will love that.
Thanks very much. You've messed up all my sweets, Ben.
Oh, sorry, Small. These are cool now, so I'm going to pop in the boiled sweets. One there, another one in there, one there, and that one, and then that one. Brilliant. Multicoloured flour biscuits. Oh, Mary's going to love these. And don't worry if your boiled sweet doesn't fill up the hole you've cut out. They'll spread out once they're in the oven, which is where they're going right now. So, oven gloves on, and we pop them back in the oven for another 3 minutes. And remember to get your grown-up helper to do this bit for you because the oven is hot, hot, hot. There we go.
And now we wait. They're as pretty as real flowers, Ben. Mary, quite contrary's going to love these.
Oh, no doubt about it, Small. Just look at the light shining through. Oh. They look great. Fancy flowers coming through.
So what do we do now? Can we play?
Not yet. Time to clean and put away.
Hooray! Wash, wipe, scrub and clean. Make the kitchen sparkle and gleam.
My name's Ben.
And my name's Small. We've got the cleanest kitchen of all. Tidy all the bits and bobs, the things that help us do our job. Ingredients we'll put away, ready for use another day. Pots and pans will start to smell if we don't wash them really well. And now it's clear, let's all smile, we'll be finished in a little while. All around, up and down, we've got the cleanest cafe in town. Aha, here comes the plate.
Hey! It looks like Mary enjoyed her fancy flowers. And look, Small, there's a note.
Well, what does it say? What does it say?
Let's see, shall we? It says, Dear Big Cook Ben and Little Cook Small, the fancy flowers were yummy! And to say thank you, here's some real flowers from my garden. Isn't that kind?
Ben, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I think I might be. What are you thinking?
Happy birthday, Aunt Millie!
Hey. See you soon!
See you soon!
Oh, yeah!
Big cook, little cook, we'll cook for everyone! Do 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 do. Oh, hello! Welcome to our cafe, the best cafe in the world! We're just having a good tidy up today. I'm doing the kitchen and Ben's doing the cafe.
Small! Small! Ho, ho, ho. Something awful's happened.
What? What is it, Ben?
Oh, hello everyone. I've lost my gold ring.
Oh no!
Oh, well, I tried it on this morning. I'm sure I did. But just now in the cafe, I looked at my hand and it was gone.
Well, I'll help you look for it. I know how precious it is.
Oh, yes, it's very precious. It was a birthday present from my granddad.
Well, don't worry, Ben, we'll find it.
Oh, but it's so tiny, Small, and the cafe is so big. It could be anywhere. Oh, dear, and now we've got a customer.
Well, don't worry, Ben. I'll go see who it is, and you keep looking. I'm on my way! Woohoo!
Who's in our cafe today, Small?
Well, it's got black and white feathers, wings, and a beak.
Oh, so it's a bird. Oh, is it a penguin?
It's not a penguin, Ben. It's a bird called a magpie.
A magpie? I heard you could bring good luck if you said, Good morning, Mr. Magpie. Where's your brother? Go on, Small, say it.
OK, Ben. Good morning, Mr. Magpie. Where's your brother? Ooh. Sorry. It's not a Mr. Magpie, it's a Mrs. Magpie, and her name's Monica. I'm sure I've met Monica before. I think it's time to look in my book.
We need a story to help us cook.
Let's take a look in Little Cook's book. Little Cook's Adventures in the Big World. Let me see. One day I was having a walk in the woods when suddenly something landed on my head. It was a piece of silver cloth, which glittered in the sunlight. Sorry, called a voice from above me. I looked up and saw Monica the Magpie peeping down at me from her nest. I love collecting shiny things, but my nest is so full that bits and pieces keep falling out. I've got so much shiny stuff up here, I don't know what to do with it all. I think I can help you there, I said. I took Monica the Magpie to meet a friend of mine whose name was Manjit. Manjit was supposed to be making a shiny picture to take to school, but she didn't have any shiny things. Monica the Magpie was very interested. Well, if it's shiny stuff you're after, you're talking to the right bird, she cawed cheerfully. All afternoon, Monica flew backwards and forwards between her nest and Manjit's house. She brought Manjit shiny paper and ribbon, glittery material and sparkly sequins. Manjit was delighted. Whoopee! I know just what I'm going to make now, she said happily. And she made a beautiful collage of a shiny magpie sitting in her sparkly nest. Manjit and Monica the Magpie were both very pleased with their day's work. Manjit was really proud of her picture, and Monica now had some room in her nest, so she could start collecting more shiny things. Way! Little Cook to the rescue once again! That was a great adventure.
Oh, I loved the collage that Manjit made. Didn't it look fantastic?
It was brilliant, wasn't it? Monica's collection of shiny things was just what she needed.
Oh, Small, I've just thought. My gold ring was really shiny. Perhaps Monica found it and took it back to her nest to add to her collection.
She can't have, Ben. You lost your ring before she came to the cafe, remember?
Oh, yes, you're right, Small. Oh, I'll be so upset if I don't find it.
It must be somewhere. Let's find a recipe for our hungry magpie, and when it's cooked, we can carry on with our search.
OK, then. What can we cook for Monica?
Ooh! I know! Big Cook's Big Cookery Book.
Of course, the Big Cookery Book. There's recipes for everything in there.
And where do we look for things to cook?
In the book, in Big Cook's book.
I don't suppose there's any shiny recipes, Ben.
You suppose wrong, my little friend. Look, a fruity nest. The perfect recipe for our birdie customer. And even better, Small, you use shiny foil to make the nest.
That's spot on perfect. Let's make it.
Come on then, little cook. You read out the ingredients and I'll see if we've got them.
OK, let's see. We're going to need honey.
Honey. Over to the cupboard. Here we go. Honey, got that, Small.
Lemon.
In here. There we go. Got the lemon.
A cooking apple.
There we go. Nice big green cooking apple. Yep.
Summer berries. It says here we can use tinned, fresh or frozen.
We're going to use fresh. There we go.
And frozen yoghurt.
Frozen yoghurt. Oh, there we go. Nice and cold. Yep. There we are. Everything we need for the recipe.
Frozen yoghurt's really interesting, but I wonder how it's made.
Hey, why don't you whiz off on a yoghurty mission and find out, and I'll get everything ready.
That's a great idea. See you later. Hoo-hoo-hoo. Hey, why don't you come along too? Way!
Go, Small, whiz away! I wonder what he'll see today.
There's a train! Choo-choo! the right place.
This is where frozen yoghurt is made. First of all, we need some water. The next ingredient is cream. There are lots of ingredients used to make frozen yoghurt, and they all have to be mixed up together. Mixy, mixy, mixy! This sugar adds a little sweetness to the frozen yoghurt. When the mixture has been heated up and cooled down, it goes through some pipes. Hee-hee, here it comes! Gloop, gloop. It's being collected in big tubs. Ooh, it looks yummy, and it's really, really cold, but it's not frozen yet. To make it freeze, it has to be put in the freezer. Ooh, it's really cold in there. On a hot day like this, frozen yoghurt is just what you need to cool down. These girls and boys look like they're really enjoying it. Mmm, yummy!
That was great. See you later.
Right, everything's ready now. So while I wait for Small to get back, I think I'll have another look for that ring. Maybe it's down here.
Way, I'm back! And I found out all about frozen yoghurt. It's squeezed through a big pipe and then it's put in the freezer. Ben, how's the search going for your ring?
Not too well, I'm afraid.
Still no luck finding it then? We'll find it, I know we will.
I hope you're right, Small.
No time for worrying now, Ben. We've got work to do.
Come on then, let's get cooking. We're all ready, so take a look.
And we will show you how to cook.
Jelly boats and pirates' gold, princess pea pies, carrot cakes and fruity smiles,
And envelope surprise.
we love our cafe and we love to cook. We have a fantastic recipe book. He is big cook and he is small. Friends in our cafe, we cook for them all.
When your tummy
Gets all rumbly, you're ready for a treat. You can make something delicious to eat.
Have you cleaned the surfaces?
Yes, have you washed your hands?
Yes! All clean and ready to cook. Do you remember the ingredients for Fruity Nest?
You do?
There was honey,
1 tablespoon,
lemon,
the juice of half,
a cooking apple,
1,
summer berries,
4 tablespoons,
and frozen yoghurt.
4 tablespoons.
Whoopee, let's get started.
Now the first thing we need to do is turn on the oven to 200 degrees Celsius, gas mark 6. And remember, this is a job for your grown-up helper to do because the oven is hot, hot, hot.
Then put the berries and honey into a mixing bowl and use a fork to mix them and squeeze the fruit a bit.
Now give them a good old mix-up.
Then you add the 4 tablespoons of frozen yoghurt and mix it all up again.
Woohoo! Lovely and mushy.
Pour the mixture into a container, then put it in the freezer for 3 hours.
In it goes. All in. Pop on the lid. And over to the freezer. It's in the freezer now, Small. What's next?
Have you washed the apple?
Certainly have, Small.
Now you need to take out the core and make sure the hole's big enough for the filling.
Okay, here we go.
And make sure you get your grown-up helper to do this bit for you. Then you need to brush the inside of the apple with lemon juice.
And we'll need some silver cooking foil. I'll go and get that, Small.
Brushing the middle of the apple with lemon juice stops it from going brown. There you go, Ben.
Thanks, Small. Brushing on the lemon.
After you've brushed the inside of the apple with lemon, cover it in foil.
So we wrap the apple in the foil like this. Oh, it's lovely and shiny. Then pop it onto a baking tray and then put it in the oven for 35 minutes. So, oven gloves on and over we go. There we go. And remember, this is a job for your grown-up helper to do. In the oven it goes for 35 minutes until it's nice and soft, but not mushy.
I'll set the timer to 35 minutes.
Hey, Small, I've just remembered a rhyme. It's all about different numbers of magpies and what that's supposed to mean.
Oh, let's hear it then, Ben.
Okay, it goes like this. 1 for sorrow, 2 for joy, 3 for a girl, 4 for a boy, 5 for silver, 6 for gold, 7 for a secret never to be told.
I think Monica will bring us good luck and we'll find that ring of yours, Ben. The apple is cooked and the frozen mixture's ready too.
Okay, here we go. Out it comes. Close that. There we go. What's next, Small?
You carefully open the foil and make a nest shape with it around the apple.
Okay, and remember, this is a job for your grown-up helper to do because the foil is hot, hot, hot. Opening it out and roll it up a little around the edge.
Then you put the apple and the foil nest onto a plate and put the yoghurt and fruit mixture into the middle of the apple.
Okay, here we go. Onto the plate. And let's scoop in the yoghurt. This looks tasty. A little more, I think.
Last thing, if you have a few berries left, you can use them to decorate the top of the apple.
And it just so happens we have. Ta-da! Sprinkle them on. There we go. One shiny fruity nest coming through. There. All done.
So what do we do now? Can we play?
Not yet. Time to clean and put away.
Hooray!
Wash, wipe, scrub and clean. Make the kitchen sparkle and gleam.
My name's Ben.
And my name's Small. We've got the cleanest kitchen of all. Tidy all the bits and bobs, the things that help us do our job. Ingredients we'll put away, ready for use another day. Pots and pans will start to smell if we don't wash them really well. And now it's clear, let's all smile. We'll be finished in a little while. All around, up and down, we've got the cleanest cafe in town.
Aha, here comes the plate.
Oh, yes! And it looks like Monica enjoyed her fruity nest. Look, Small, she's left a note.
Well, what does it say? What does it say?
Let's see, shall we? It says, Dear Big Cook Ben and Little Cook Small, my apple was delicious. Thank you. And I loved the shiny nest. Do you mind if I take it away with me? By the way, you know how good I am at spotting shiny things? Well, I spotted this under the table, so I'm going to give it to you as a thank you present. Love from Monica the Magpie.
I think I know what Monica's found. Do you?
Oh, Small! It's my ring! Monica's found my ring! Oh, I must have dropped it earlier when I was cleaning the cafe. Way! Oh, I'm so happy I could jump for joy. In fact, I think I will. Whoopee!
I knew you'd find it, Ben. See you soon.